and welcome. I was wanting to do a video on a very specific topic here, and I was looking for gameplay and trying to force gameplay to show what I'm about to show you. But it's a bit hard and a bit more technical, and I think it's going to be much easier, much better explained using paint. And today we're going to be talking about kiting and your angles while kiting. So kiting is basically staying at a specific range away from your enemy. Usually as they're pushing, you kind of stay at your detection range and whatnot. Now, you're usually going to be out in front of at least one, maybe more enemies, and you gotta be worrying about your angles and what you're doing there. So, I got myself this nice, wonderful blue palette. We're gonna be drawing ourselves, let's make it here. And I apologize for this format, but I just think it's gonna be so much better explained this way. Red ellipse. So this is going to be the enemy ship. And we're going to put it coming across here. And we're going to add another layer. And this is going to be your ship. Alright, so you're usually running in front of them, and I'm going to show you which way you need to be kiting and why you need to be kiting this way, if at all possible. So, I like to be kiting the same direction the enemy ship is going. So if the enemy ship is kiting this way, I want to be kiting this way. And here's the reason why. So, when you're shooting your guns, your turret traverse is different from your back turret to your front turret. So say you can only get like, say, about a, looks to be like a 30-ish degrees on your front turrets. So you need to get that kind of degree on your front turrets. Meanwhile, your back turrets, they can hit whatever they want. So let's say your aim point has to be in front of the enemy ship. Let's say that aim point is right here. Let's say that's what you're aiming at, right there. That's what you need to aim at for your shells to land on the enemy ship. If you want to get your front turrets on him, you're going to be going back and forth. You're going to be rocking that rudder back and forth and getting your front turrets on him, like so. Rock back out, you're well angled. Rock back in, fire, rock back out, you're angled. You do this because your aim point is in front of you. You've got to turn the least amount and open your ship angle up the least amount if you're kiting the exact same direction as he is. Okay? Now, on the flip side, the enemy ship has exactly the opposite problem if you are doing this. Draw some more lines here. So, let's say your aim point that he needs to shoot at is here. Say that's the aim point he needs to shoot at. That's way out in front of you. His front turrets can hit that whenever he wants. Right? His back turrets have, again, like you, limited angle. And here's how this looks. So, as he is doing the same thing to you, he has got to get his back guns way further out and opens up way more angle for you to hit him and penetrate him, possibly gain some citadels, than you do doing the exact same thing. Because there he's well angled, he's got to open up, so his back guns are pointing in front of you. Meanwhile, your ship, oops. Meanwhile, your ship only has to move just a tiny little bit to be able to get your front guns on target. So let's see what this looks like the other way. We do it like this, and you're going away from him. Let's just do some racing here. So those are roughly still your back turrets, still are hitting there. Your front turrets, same thing, whoops. Your front turrets. They'll have roughly the same angle. So stay about there. Now, let's see what that looks like. If you are going away from the direction he is kiting, this is what that's going to look like. Look how far you have to open up your ship angle. You have to go back and you have to run your guns to be shooting well in front of him, while his guns are only going to be having to shoot here now. So, if you can, the best way to kite a ship, if you've got the room, if you've got the sea space, is in the same direction. And this is why. You're going to take less damage. You're going to hopefully get them open up their angle and hopefully be able to inflict more damage on them. The other reason is typically when I am kiting on a flank, this is typically you're kiting back towards the corner. If you are turning back in towards the middle, then you are opening yourself up to fire from the middle. So if your ship was angled this way, heading this way, you're going to be taking fire possibly in this direction. So, anyways, I hope that makes sense to you guys. A little bit of a crude way to display it, but anyways, I hope it's of some help to you guys, and we'll catch you next time.